Oi, get out of it!
Fucking oath, let's go. This is sick. This is actually so good. This is it. Oh, the recording light, it's all so good. This has blown every expectation I could have had about doing a podcast in a pub. It feels like we've almost got a studio going on.
Cheers, bro.
So I guess I'll say, welcome to the Advert Podcast. Today's guest is Anto Martin. Anto Martin. I knew it sounded dumb when it came out of my mouth. Fuck it hell.
No pressure.
Can't say you meet a lot of guys called Anto.
Yeah, in Dublin there's a lot.
Yeah, a very Irish name.
So it's more of a kind of a nickname, to be fair.
Yeah.
But specifically where I'm from, there's a load of it. Like if you're from the country in Ireland, they would take the piss and be like, Anto. I just happen to be called Anto, so
It's like a hillbilly name kind of thing.
a towny name, yeah. Towny name.
Towny name. Gotcha. Oh, okay. Good on you. La-di-da. Well, Anto, you're a bloody comedian from Christchurch, which you don't sound like a comedian from Christchurch. Exactly.
No.
From Ireland. And so how did you end up in New Zealand? Because it seems like it was not the first country you friggin' went to.
No, I've travelled a lot. I've been, about before Christchurch, probably 12 years or so like that, travelling different countries around the world.
Real?
Yeah, I live in Japan, I live in Germany, I live in America, Canada, Australia. I've done big stints in places like Vanuatu and around Asia.
Working in these places to
Yeah, I don't have a rich parent, so yeah, you have to work to get by.
Bro, so what were you doing in Japan?
So Japan, I was trying to become an English teacher.
Oh, yeah.
But as you will tell as this conversation goes on, not that great with English. So what actually happened was, I remember because I kind of got the job preliminary before I got there.
Yeah.
And when I ended up going in, and he was just like, oh yeah, this is one of the last things that we got to do, and tick all the boxes. And I was like, yeah, no problem. And he goes, this is the fully grown Japanese man now.
Yeah.
And he goes, I'm just going to pretend if I'm a student and if I'm a bit disruptive, how would you react? And he just started going, I was just like, what the fuck? And I started laughing. Like a fully grown man pretending to be like a Japanese child.
Yeah.
And I laughed, and apparently that is not what you do when a child is in distress.
Distress, yeah. That doesn't seem like the kid was in distress.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I didn't even know what he was saying because I don't speak Japanese.
Yeah,
so.
but even what a scam if you spent all this money to send your kid to English lessons and he comes back with an accent like yours.
Yeah.
It's like...
And no one around the world's understanding.
Yeah.
It's like, no, fuck it, definitely speak English. Yeah, it's true.
No, I mean, you busted out that bloody Japanese pretty easily. You must have learned some. How long were you in Japan for?
About 8 months. Yeah.
Work, and didn't have work, did have work?
No, I didn't really have work now.
What were you doing? Because I went to Asia for 2 months and that felt forever, let alone 8 months in Japan. In one place. 8 months in one place.
Yeah, and around Tokyo, a few different places. I had to move a few times. I started off in a lovely apartment in Akasaki, and I'm probably pronouncing these wrong, by the way, but and as the money started going down, I kept on getting pushed out to slightly cheaper. By the end of it, I was sleeping on a mat. Basically like a yoga mat in this hostel. There was 10 yoga mats on the floor, and you just fell on one.
Classic.
But no, I love Japan. It was gas. It was good fun.
Because what do you do with yourself for 8 months in a different country?
A lot of drinking.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of drinking.
What I noticed is when I was overseas and just it was kind of the thing of it's nighttime now. What do I do with myself? Well, I guess I go get on the piss with every other English person ever built, kind of thing. Oh
yeah,
my God.
I'm not English, but okay.
Yeah, they were overseas.
Yeah.
Was that not the case in Japan as well, that England were kind of running the tourism?
No, the Japanese.
The Japanese people.
Japanese love the drink. Yeah.
Oh, I just meant the tourism, but yes, I got you.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You'd just be in the Japanese bars with Japanese
with the salary men.
Basically, they work so hard. They work hard, they play hard in Japan. Definitely, yeah.
And then so what? You rock it up to these bars and they've heard the stereotypes from Ireland and whatnot, and they're just like, fucking, let's go, baby.
No, none of them really understood me, to be fair.
What?
The first night I got there, as I was saying, I was staying in this apartment, lovely apartment, and I went out, got pissed drunk, and made my way back to the apartment. But the lad who I was staying with, he'd locked the door, and I didn't have a key, so I was banging at the door, couldn't get in. So I said, I'll sleep at the door, so when he opens the door, I just, fall in, and he'll obviously see me, wake me up, and send me in. So I was sitting at the door, and anyhow, I woke up to 4 police officers around me. And my head is like half in the door as well. I was like, oh, no, it's okay, I live here, So I got walk into the apartment, and it's this old man like, no, get out. I'm like, what the fuck? I'd gone to the wrong floor. So in the middle of the night, I was just like randomly banging down some old man's door, saying, let me in. And then when he opened the door, I was asleep on his fucking front door.
Oh my God.
But the police didn't speak English, so I just got up and walked off.
Oh, chill.
And they just let me go.
They can't be bothered.
Well, yeah. He was like, what's a nut job at? But
Good on ya. What the fuck?
It was fun. Yeah, I like Japan.
That's fun though. Because I feel like I didn't get on the piss enough when I was overseas to come back with such cool stories. Like the one night I got on the piss with 2 English bros, the most interesting thing that happened was we ran around a freaking town completely packed with Vietnamese people with stupid hats on, screaming at everyone, "Xin chào," which is just hello. And so it's like, I didn't.
So the craziest thing you done was adopt a culture and tell people hello.
Yeah. Literally.
Hello, I've adopted your culture.
Yeah. So it's like, because when I'm here, I'm always freaking driving. So I'm just like, not drinking. Also, too cheap to buy drinks in town kind of thing. So it's like, I didn't realise how much getting on the piss kind of made things happen.
Look, I know your generation doesn't advocate getting on the piss, but it's so much fun.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
Someone was saying people that don't drink stories are boring because they always end with "then I got home."
Yeah, and then the other thing as well with it, people don't drink. They say, I've probably killed 10 years of my life drinking.
Yeah.
But for the last 10 years,
literally.
no one gives a fuck about that. 90, you're pissing and shitting myself in a nappy. I don't want that. Go out on a high. I'd be happy if I hit 50, to be fair. One big 50th party.
Decent. Yeah, literally that. And so, I guess that's the plan now. It's just fuck off and get on the piss. I don't really know.
Okay. But also, because I do, as you said, a lot of travelling, and you can really, you meet a lot of people. You meet a lot of expats, but you also meet a lot of locals. You get adopted in their culture. When I cycled across America, so what happened, long story short, I fucked up, and anyhow, I had budgeted about $20 American dollars for a hostel every night.
Ah.
But there's no hostels.
I didn't think
when
so.
you go through. No, I didn't fucking know that. There's only motels.
Yeah.
And a motel's about $80 a night. So I just didn't have the budget for that.
Yeah.
So what I did is I kind of reshuffled my budget, and I got it to 40, still not quite the 80. But then what I would do is when I stopped in the small towns, I'd go into a pub.
Yeah.
And I'd just start drinking. And by the end of the night, hopefully somebody would take me home to give me a bed. And I don't mean not ooh, hello.
Yeah.
But just you'd meet someone, a bloke, or
You give them the spiel, and they're like, "Oh, of course you can come sleep on my couch."
So the Irish lads cycling across America in the middle of Tennessee or some mad place, you know what I mean? With a drive-by, one bar had a drive-by shooting happening and everything.
Jesus Christ.
Well, I got a bed over, so I was delighted.
Because that's what I was thinking, is we're staying in these $40 motels. It's were you ever scared for your life?
I know there was no $40 motel, they didn't exist.
Oh.
So I invested the money into drinking.
Yeah.
So
You gotta charm your way into a bed.
that was the plan, yeah. And if I didn't, sure, I just had a few drinks in me, I'd sleep.
In a bush.
I slept in a bush, I slept in a fridge. I tipped the fridge over and slept on else. I slept in a porterloo. Yeah, it's not great sleeping, but
But great stories to tell now.
yeah. Exactly. That was crazy, actually. That was a great trip.
Yeah, because I just seen the clips from you on your Instagram of every day being oh fuck, feeling rough today. But those K's aren't gonna friggin' make themselves down. Or
There was a few bad. Yeah, there was a few.
Is that hungover, exhausted? What is that when you're like, oh, I don't want to go, but I gotta?
There's one in particular. It was both. Because I wasn't a cyclist beforehand. I didn't train before this. I just did it.
Yeah.
So I was physically tired, and the fact that I was having a few drinks as well along the way.
Yeah, recovery peak.
You know, carb load. But there was one particular night I went on a big session, and because I met all these students, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I can drink with students. I can't, to be fair, but.
But you had something to do the next day.
Yeah, and the bed that I had who was with the students, we ended up getting so drunk that we kind of lost each other, or they ran away. Both possible options. So I went back to the bar that I was in, the Irish bar, climbed over into their back, and set up the beer barrels like a little den for myself, and found a little chair and put them in there, and I fell asleep in that little chair. And I was, I was dry, I got a couple of hours kip, and I got up the next day to cycle again. But I went into McDonald's to get myself a coffee, get a bit warm, charge, use electricity, charge a few things, and McDonald's wouldn't allow me in.
Because you looked like homeless.
So homeless.
Oh, nice.
So homeless. They were just like, no, you're not allowed in here. And I was like, what do you mean I'm not allowed in here? And they're like, you wouldn't believe me that I wanted to buy something as well. Like I was like, I have money to buy like a coffee.
Yeah.
And they was like, nah, you're not allowed in. So I took a picture of that time, and
like a portrait of yourself.
When you see the picture, you go, yeah, I wouldn't let him in. Like death warmed up is not even close to it. Yeah, it was fairly bad.
So what do you have to do then? Like somehow wash yourself? I don't know. How do you look less homeless if no one's letting you in? Or was like reliable Walmart still like, get in here, big dog?
Yeah, no, I just had to cycle to the next place, and yeah, eventually, like some of the shitty little coffee shops and all, they were quite nice. So.
Because I saw a photo of the bike and it didn't look like you had a lot of like luggage on it, or maybe that was just a photo I saw.
Yeah, so I ended up getting two bikes.
Oh yeah.
So the first bike I bought in a charity shop 2 weeks before I went on this trip.
Oh, reliable.
Yeah. And the bloke who sold me the bike, he told me that because I'm a big lad, and I'm over 100 kilos, he goes, you need a smaller bike for that distance.
All right.
And I cycled on this smaller bike, because it was sturdier, it was stronger.
Yeah.
And as I got from LA I got into Roswell, New Mexico at this stage, and my wrists were hurting, my traps were hurting, but I started losing feeling on my fingertips. Like, it was really painful. And I went into Roswell, the bike shop in Roswell, and I was like, look, like, can I get this fixed? Can I get something? And he was like, why do you want a kid's bike? I was like, what? He's like, you're on a kid's bike here. I'm like, what are you doing? I was like, oh no, it's smaller because I'm heavy. He's like, that's not a thing. Whoever sold you that bike fucking sold you a bike.
Just spewing shit.
That's not a thing. You need a bigger bike for what you're doing. And so, that's why I was losing the finger, because I was so close up that my wrists were bent.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, well, you know that.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good to be like, when I line my arm wrong, my fingers start going weird, let alone if you're like so crunched up that you're like
doing 100 kilometers a day.
Your veins all of a sudden are like closed like a hose or something like that.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good on you. Oh shit, well, what an fucking event.
It was a great, it was 2 months, and it was some of the best time in my life. I had so much fun just not having to worry necessarily. You get up, you have something to do.
Yes.
It's just that simple kind of...
Yeah, that's the biggest...
Simple life. But it was actually brilliant. I loved it.
Because, the difference between just, backpacking and doing that is, that is the thing. You've got something to do every day. It's I'm not going to make it to the next town by myself. Well, I am, but...
No, you have to by yourself.
Yeah. So it's you got something to do. You got a goal. And then when you're done, you're done. Whereas I've done a lot of, motorbike. I've done the length of the country 1.5 times on my motorbike.
It's cheating. We're okay.
Exactly. Well, yeah, comparative to that, 100% cheating. But also, you just start doing as many Ks as you can in a day, and you just skip everything. Like, it'll drive through a cool-ass town, but you've been riding for half an hour and you can't justify stopping. Whereas the push bike, friggin'...
Yeah, to be fair, I stopped in all types of shitty places.
But in that case, it's like any excuse for a break.
Yeah. And on water, because of again, not very planned out, but I went during summertime when they had a heat wave, and I was going through the deserts and stuff, so I'd have to stop to refill water. Every 40 K or something like that, I'd have to just stop to get water.
What was the biggest stretch of nothing?
Probably... either coming out of LA or Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Arizona probably Arizona. Yeah,
that's pretty close to like the other side of LA, right?
Yeah, it goes literally LA, California, then Arizona.
And so, did you have to go up those massive freaking hills on the edge of California to get to Arizona?
Well, there was hills there, but I kind of done something a bit weird.
Oh, okay.
And I shouldn't have. I cycled the motorway.
Yeah.
Because in the motorway, they're only allowed to have a certain gradient because of trucks on it. And so they were, and you'd look at the map and you'd be like, well, fuck that. I'd just jump on the motorway. Shoot, gone. The I-10, I think it was called. But, yeah, you're not, apparently it's illegal, but.
You did it. So.
Yeah. I got stopped once by the police on the motorway, and they were like, when he stopped me, he was like, hand cocked and all, like, because apparently a lot of homeless people will take bikes and go through states and all that.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
And you can see him just looking at me like, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm trying to get from A to B, you know. And he's just like, you're not allowed. He was just like, just go that way.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, sorry.
Bugger.
My bad, stupid foreigner.
Let's go.
Don't tell ISIS. Or ICE, whatever.
I was going to say ISIS, what?
Either of them. No, don't either of them. No.
Don't tell them there's a vulnerable Irish guy in the middle of the road. Good on you. Fuck, that is so tough. Oh, and then another thing I saw on your Instagram, also very interesting. You're running the bloody, I say the, as if it's like a world-renowned known thing, but you're running a, like, roast battle in Christchurch?
Yeah, that's right.
How long you done that?
So we probably started about 3 years ago.
Yeah?
Before, yeah. And then I reached out to the World Roast Battle group, and I've been in contact with them. So they're quite good and helpful. And they want me to submit more. I've been a little bit off the ball with that because of traveling, and I'm just not in. Like, I just haven't been in New Zealand for kind of the right amount of time to really get that up and running.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do yearly. We try to get about 3 roast battles in a year.
Decent.
Yeah, it's good crack.
And it's been like, when you do them, is it like very just Christchurch fellas or?
No, it's open to anyone who wants to jump in. The one thing I'll tell you as a comic, you will never get the type of laugh you get from a roast battle. You just can't get on stage.
Bro.
It's a different energy you get. It's just something about. I know a lot of comedians are afraid because they go, oh, I don't want to punch down, I don't want to give out.
But also punching down is so fun. If only it worked on stage, and this is the time, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the laughter you get, like I said, the energy you get from the crowd, it's different. You just can't get it from doing jokes. Like, maybe Bill Burr or something like that, maybe, the top lads, but it's so funny. Just
because you can go so hard in the pain, just like lines who kind of thing.
Yeah, you can do it. And also, it's a lot of the jokes that you do, you can't do it. Like, you can't do it as a solo actor or anything like that. So you're not eating into your material or anything like that. It's just, you know what I mean? It's stuff, it's dumped.
Yeah.
You get the big laugh, you feel great after it. Even if you lose, you actually I feel fun. Like, I love it. I've done a roast battle in Austin, Texas before. And you're blow. Yeah.
Like the proper one?
Yeah, Austin.
Oh, like the, what's the guy, the MC Moses or whatever?
No, not Kill Tony.
No, not Kill Tony.
Moses, yeah.
Yeah, is he the guy that MCs it or whatever?
Moses. He's the one who does roast battle. No, it wasn't his one. It was a different one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or at least he wasn't there. And I lost, yeah. But it was funny afterwards because everyone was like, oh, I hope we didn't upset him. So we're from Ireland. All we do is take the piss out of each other.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, the fucking reputation, like doing friggin' stand-up in Ireland must be like nerve-wracking as hell because half the crowd's funnier than you to start with.
Do you think they are?
That's good.
Yeah.
That would definitely be something being intimidating for.
I done one comedy gig in a local pub where I live.
Yeah.
And the Seabank House, the pub, and it was so funny because the audience were actually just, you couldn't get through a bit without the audience making it even funnier in some cases. You know what I mean? Like, it was just, I was thinking to myself, what I should do is me hour show and just tell them and just see what I get back and just write that down. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I'll take that. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
But at the end of the show, a few people came up to me because I was emceeing it, and I was saying, like, look, stop fucking heckling the comics. Like, let them do their bits. And at the end, a few, like not just the one, but a few came up and they were like, weren't you happy that we did that? That was great, wasn't it? Did you like how we... And I was like, no, you weren't meant. And she's like, were we not? And I was like, I told you 40 times in the thing. And she goes, I thought you were messing. I thought we were helping. I was like, fuck off. No, you were. Every comic was like, didn't know what to do. Like, you're just getting fucking ripped out by the audience. But it was a brilliant show. It actually was a very fun show.
It's funny how people are that oblivious that it's like, no, be quiet.
Yeah, she thought I was taking the piss.
Yeah.
I said it about 400 times.
Because Mum's the same. Like, she came to a show once and then just like got a bit pissed and then was just like trying to actively talk to them like as a conversation.
Yeah.
And then she came to one on Wednesday and she's like, what do you want me to do? It's just nothing.
Laugh.
Just nothing. Don't say anything. She's like, oh, okay. Nothing. Oh, okay. Nothing. Okay. Took a while. Nothing. But yeah, exactly that. Just fucking. How much time did you spend in Austin? Because like, what?
So I've been in Austin a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And were you working in America?
I had done, but a long time ago.
Oh yeah, what'd you do working in America?
I worked for Universal Studios, but that was 20 years ago now.
Like the theme park? Or the company?
Well,
is it?
They're both, kind of, because they're both.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But like, producing stuff or a theme park?
So when we were like I said, it was 20 years ago, long time ago.
Yeah. I was 2. Nice.
Just to put it in perspective. Colin Farrell was making a movie called Miami Vice.
Yeah.
Okay, with Jamie Foxx. And for some reason, Universal Studios thought it'd be a good idea to get some Irish people over to kind of work in Universal while he's there, or make him feel at home or something.
What?
And me and a couple of my friends applied, and we all actually only me, Ado, and Eccles, we knew each other before, but the whole group of us became very close.
Yeah. Kind of like lads on tour by the end of it.
Yeah. We all came very close after it. But oh my god, I could fill hours with the stories that happened in that place.
And so you're kind of you're like vibe hires then.
Basically, yeah, they hired. I got sacked 5 times in the place, and they kept on rehiring me. Yeah.
Why, from just doing shenanigans?
What happened was, within the first couple of days, they were going through Universal and they were showing us what to do, what not to do, everything around. And then one of the days we turned up locked, And now remember, we're all 19, 20 here, and obviously the legal age over there is 21.
Ah, yeah.
So we're not even meant to be drinking,
Yeah.
But we turned up locked. We're all Irish people. We've been drinking for like last 10 years now at this stage.
Literally.
So we were in there, and the lady was like, "Oh my God, I love to see you Irish people. You are drinking. Like, I know it's so much part of your culture. It's so fun to see, and obviously you can't drink over here, so just 21 is the legal area. But culturally, it's and we were all just like, what do you mean culturally? What are you saying it's our culture to be drunk. And then we were thinking, did she just give us the okay to be fucking drunk?
She was like, I don't want to offend you guys, so I'll sell you piss.
Yeah, that's what it was like. So we would turn up the drunk, we would turn up to work pissed out of our bleeding heads. Like, and, just playing our fucking culture. Like, I remember we were buying these bottles of Heritage vodka, which is 1.75 litres for like $10.
Jesus.
In a pharmacy.
What the piss.
And so we were bringing them to lunch. We were like turning up with lunch and all, like drinking. I was so drunk once I fell asleep on a keyboard and all this. Like, they asked me to type out something and boom, just fell asleep on the bleeding keyboard and all. So they kept on moving me around. I don't know why. Everyone else, when they got sacked, just kind of got sacked.
Yeah.
But for some reason, they didn't.
Not all reliable over here.
Yeah. I was in one of the jobs that I had out of 5 of them was Doc Brown's Chicken. And so this was in the park, in the theme park. There was a Doc Brown from Back to the Future. He had a chicken restaurant apparently.
Oh, okay.
And so we were in there, and at the end of the day, you had to throw out all the chicken. But I would take all the chicken home for the lads because none of the lads are working now. So I'd fill up. And the problem is they didn't have black bags, they had clear bags. So I'd be filling up clear bags, and I mean bags, with chicken. And I'd be getting the lads to go in and pick up. And the lads would be walking out past security with a clear bag of just chicken burgers. How are you, lads? How are you getting on? Well, we just blagged it. We blagged everything.
Classy.
Yeah.
So how old were you when you were in Austin the couple times?
Well, I was there 2 years ago, but the first time I was there was probably about 4 or 5 years ago. I went over with a company called Honor.
Yep.
Honor used to be owned by Joe Rogan.
Mm-hmm.
So we went over, and Marcus Aubrey. So they invited us over to do like a tribal work, like a tribal meetup. I have the T-shirt.
Yeah. Why did you get invited? What were you doing to get invited?
Just fucking awesome.
Just what?
Just awesome.
Clearly.
I know, I was training a lot, and we were doing a lot. I do train a lot. Like, I'm a qualified alternative fitness trainer from Honor.
Oh yeah.
So I've done a bit with them. Yeah, and so they were doing a tribal meetup, or tribe meetup. So they invited us over, a load of us, and we went in. It was fucking brilliant. It was so much fun.
This sounds tough as guts.
Well, it was great crack. That's where I went. That was the first time I seen it. This is before Kill Tony hit fucking Netflix or anything like that. I went into Kill Tony, and I went up to him at the end. I was fairly drunk now, to be fair.
Can't imagine.
And I went up to him and I was like, "Do you know what? I think you'll make it someday. You're actually quite good. You're actually you've got something."
Is this after an episode of Kill Tony?
Yeah. Because he was just doing it in pubs back then.
Oh.
Yeah, it was just like in a pub, like, bit of a stage and all, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like, and I remember him just being like, "Who the fuck are you?" Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, "I do comedy too." Yeah. Oh, I was so drunk.
What a good look.
Yeah. And then last time I was over there, I tried to get on it.
Of course.
And they didn't pick me.
No, I mean, that would have been a nice reunion. You'd be up there proud of you, bro. I knew it. I told you.
I knew you'd make it, boy.
Outdone yourself. Like, look at you go.
Look, there's a lot of comedians that we don't know who they are. Because we're not in America.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Or even just those niches kind of thing.
Yeah, so when I went there, like, even when all the times I've been in New York, I meet people, and then I look at them, like, from now, and I'm like, oh, they've 2,000, whatever, 200,000 followers or something like that. And they are quite big. But I didn't know who they were until I met them. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Because their comedy doesn't come here. It's not international comedy. It's very New York comedy or Chicago comedy. Or, at that time, he was just Austin, I guess.
Yeah,
but
in LA. Yeah, because I didn't even know who he was really at all. Like, I probably had heard his name before, but like I had no interest in watching the show. Like, I didn't really know what it was. And then my friend, who doesn't really care about comedy that much, he does because he still watches Kill Tony, but he's like, "You gotta watch this." And I was like, "Really?" And then I did, and obviously,
I still haven't watched a full episode.
Really?
I've been to a full episode, like I've been there, like,
that's
live,
sick.
but I've never actually watched one.
Oh well, good.
I've seen the clips.
Yeah,
I get it.
The clips are good. The clips
I get
are
it.
good.
2 minutes, take the piss out afterwards.
Yeah, I was gonna say the last episode was fucking stellar, but yeah,
Is it? Oh, I'll watch it on your recommendation.
it was because even then, like since there's so many people coming up and whatnot, there's like when someone does well, it's like, oh my god, all of a sudden I know who this person is, kind of thing, and I can go follow them, and then all of a sudden they're gone from just coming out of the bucket to now they're on the panel kind of thing, and it's like, you just feel like you're on the ride with them or like whatever. I don't know. That's what I like at least.
Oh, brilliant!
Yeah, it's all just so what's the word? I don't know. Exciting to think about like what would it be like if you could just work as a comedian, like just going around the place and running around like a headless chicken, just telling jokes, and that's your job. Couldn't imagine anything better.
Well, it's there for you.
I know. I'm
If
trying.
there's any person who's going to do it, it's you.
I will be there.
You're very meticulous with it. The science behind it. You're always leaning. You're putting in the hours. You put in the hours. It's not rocket science.
No.
You put in the hours, you'll succeed.
I tried rocket science. It's very hard.
Is it?
This isn't.
I'm fine with it. It's at the last.
Oh, so tell us about your pub jokes show or whatever it is.
Like what I'm trying to do. I love jokes.
Yeah.
And obviously, say it yourself. When I grew up, and again goes back to just obviously being a bit older than you, we would go to the pub. I still go to the pub I can go to the pub by myself and just look at people and have a good time.
Yeah.
But I love going to the pub, having a drink, having a chat, and you always hear like jokes. That's just what happens.
Yeah.
I'd be with my friends and we'd be pissing ourselves laughing, and it's just a funny, great time. So I came up with the concept of the idea of just recording some of the simple jokes, the jokes that we all know what they are. They're around 100 years or whatever, like some of them. Some people call them street jokes.
Yeah.
But for me, it's grown up in a pub listening to them. So we call them pub jokes, and that's it. Just two or three people sitting in a pub,
Just
telling stupid, fun jokes,
getting along with it.
Yeah.
I got you saying. Fucking it's because like having all these sounds like, to me at least, the hundreds of odd jobs you've had by the sounds of it. It's like you just meet those fellas that are just like whatever 55 and just like witty as hell, and it's like, why can't I be as funny as you no matter how hard I try, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so I don't know, currently I'm working as like a shitty labourer, and I'm almost like fiending for it, because it's like, give me those like stereotypical tradies freaking just bagging the shit out of you. I'm just like here for it. It's like, I need that lesson. Put me through this class of hanging out with the riffraff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
And so like, I don't know, have there been any like particularly standout guys from, I don't know, working with just animals?
Jesus. Fuck me, but there's so many dads like... My dad just doesn't, like, you can't have a serious conversation. Like, you'd walk in there and you'd be like, Dad, I think Ma's dead. And he'd be like, dead gorgeous. You're just like, what the fuck? Like, he just doesn't stop. He's one. He's a taxi man as well, so I pity the riders. My dad doesn't he's just comedy, just doesn't stop.
Just always.
But my whole family's like that. My sister doesn't even know she's funny. My sister's one of these people. She's such a townie, Doug Townie.
Yeah.
She's hilarious. You'd be crying with laughter out with her, and she won't even mean to be trying to be funny. Do you know what I mean? Like, she's just naturally very funny. Like, same with my brother. Like, they're just very funny family. But like I said, all my friends, like, I don't know whether it's just I got lucky and I just happened to surround with people.
But even then, is that not just Ireland?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I think we're all just like, we all like a laugh.
Because like Nana was telling me, she's 76, and she's like, if I'm going anywhere, I'm going back to Ireland to work at a pub, because when I was there last, my face hurt from smiling too much because everyone's so funny.
Well, they say in Ireland, there's a saying that if you don't laugh, you'll cry.
Yeah.
So everyone just laughs. Or Christ.
Oh yeah, I discovered a couple of Irish comedians, Mike Rice and Vittorio Angeloni.
Yeah.
And all you see is Mike Rice talking about, both of them frankly, just talking about how much Irish people love to be depressed.
Yeah.
Just misery and whatever.
It's because it's a good excuse to go to the pub then. Jesus, my head is wrecked. To the pub. Oh, I'm so depressed. 2 points again, please. No one wants to hear that from a happy person, really. Oh, my day's going so well. My diet is perfectly on target. I'll just have a wee nip of Guinness. Oh, better than being depressed, drinking it away. And no one argues with you then either. I mean, I need this. Fuck off. I need this. Okay? Terrible day. Terrible day.
Yeah, no one's like, you've got a problem. He's like, yeah, I do have a problem. Today sucked.
Yeah, depression. And I'm not getting medicated. Fuck off, jar pills.
Good on ya. Fucking hell.
Yeah, we do. We love to be a little bit depressed though, you know. It rains all the time as well, so
Yeah.
that doesn't help with it.
Yeah. I didn't realise how small Ireland was.
Yeah.
And you ran the length of it, so clearly,
Yeah.
pretty manageable.
Pretty manageable, yeah.
How long did it take you to run the length of Ireland?
A week.
Oh, okay, so still quite a while.
553 kilometres.
Really?
Yeah.
Top to bottom?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
From the most northern point to the most southern point. Yeah. And I know it's 53 kilometres because I done it with my sister actually.
Yeah.
And she let me know that extra 3 kilometres, because we actually had thought it was only 550. And I don't know whether we got lost or something like that, but we ended up doing an extra 3k at the end. And she was not happy about that at all. At all.
So what type of bloody days are you putting up when you've got 7 days to do 553 Ks?
So yeah, we were running anywhere, like, we were trying to aim for around 70 kilometres a day. But one of the days, my sister's stomach kind of went a little bit. She was on a lot of gels and, like, you know, running stuff. 'Cause she's a runner.
Yeah.
Where I was eating cheese and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And her stomach kind of went on one of the days in particular. So we only got 50 kilometres that day.
Yeah.
So we had to kind of regroup, get her back on her feet, and then the next day we had to knock out 90k. So the longest we done was a 90k day,
Yeah.
and the shortest we done was a 50k day. But yeah, it was just.
So what, you doing shit like ultra marathons and whatnot, or what?
I have done. Yeah.
Casually. Oh yeah. Okay, nice. Okay, now that's pretty decent. Whereabouts you do that?
Well, running the length of Ireland.
No.
I've done that in Ireland.
Yeah, I figured that. No, like ultra marathon. Like where'd you do that?
Well, mostly New Zealand, actually. Yeah.
Right.
Would have been all my big kind of run. Like I've done.
And are you signing up to do this, or are you just like going out of your way to do it yourself?
A bit of both. Like I've done the Kepler a couple of times, 3 times or something like that.
Yeah.
I've done Skedaddle, which is around Oxford kind of area in Canterbury. Yeah, I've done a lot.
Decent. So, like, I don't know, do you like grow up with all the fitness stuff, or is it kind of just like you like the running? I don't know.
Grew up in a very fit family,
Yeah.
very sporty family. Yeah.
So you playing like football or rugby or?
Yeah,
what was the
I
go?
play soccer, Gaelic football.
What's Gaelic football?
You never heard of Gaelic football?
No.
Oh, it's best game in the world.
What?
Best game in the world by far. Can't beat it.
What the fuck is it?
How can I explain Gaelic football? Jesus. Well, hurling is the better game,
Yeah.
which is also an Irish sport.
Yeah.
So hurling's better, but Dublin's not good at hurling, and I'm a Dub supporter, so we're better at football.
Oh, gotcha.
So, a little bit, boys, even though hurling is a better game. But so you have a round ball like a soccer ball.
Yeah.
You can only take 3 steps, and then you have to bounce or solo it.
Oh, yeah.
But contact is allowed, like, so you can hit someone as hard as you want in the shoulder.
I think I've seen this before.
Yeah, 15 on it.
And they call it handball usually?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah.
They call it Gaelic football.
Yeah, clearly. Yeah.
So, but one of the things on it that I think is one of the unique things on any sport is at the top level, you can't buy and sell players.
Oh.
You play for where you're from.
Yeah.
So you play, like, when you put on that jersey, that's who you are.
Yeah, no other options.
That's it, yeah. So, well, I think one or two maybe people were born on the board or, throughout history, but so when you see the lads run out there, the pride that they have, the 120% they will put in.
Fuck
You
yeah.
never see, and that really carries the game.
Yeah.
It is one of the fastest games in the world. Hurling is the fastest field game in the world.
Oh, yeah.
And Gaelic football is very fast as well, but yeah, it's that pride and that pure just, like, it's the closest thing to, like, a warrior battle without fighting, let's say.
Yeah.
That kind of way. Yeah, it's brilliant.
And then you've got your home team. Because I was talking to some English people and they were saying how the professional rugby players can't even think about playing for another team if they want to play for England. It's either England or nothing kind of thing. Whereas, like, I don't know, I heard, like, Dan Carter went to, like, play in France for a bit or whatever just because, payday.
Well, no, New Zealand's very similar to that. New Zealand, that's where it originally came from, as far as I know. Where you couldn't play for New Zealand unless you played in New Zealand.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. I guess he didn't. I mean, he played for the All Blacks and then went to France, so I guess he was finished with the All Blacks and wanted a payday. So that makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But where, like, obviously, like, I know it's not rugby. Well, even in rugby, but like Ireland, not everyone plays in Ireland. Well, they probably do because of the teams, but like soccer, for example, you can play in England and still, play in an English club team and then play for your country, Ireland.
And just those clubs, you're just getting traded like a bloody toy.
A number.
Yo, just silly business. Like you hear about, I mean, the same with like the Americans and their freaking basketball. Like, oh no, this person's going to that team, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
Because then in that case, how can you really be that backing your team? It's like, oh yeah, go whatever the hell.
Yeah, I
and
love
it's
it when they
like,
come out.
no one's even from there in the entire team. Like, what the fuck?
They come out that I just always wanted to be an LA Laker.
Yeah.
You're like, you're from Africa or something. Fuck off. What are you talking about?
Well,
I didn't have TVs growing up.
There's definitely the case a little bit when all of a sudden, like, because that was one of the weirdest things to get my head around. I remember when I was learning about how rugby works and how they've got regional stuff and the All Blacks and whatnot, is that the All Blacks would also play for the regional teams. And so all of a sudden you've got the Crusaders playing the Chiefs and half of each team are in the All Blacks, so they're all mates. And they're just like, oh, what's going on here? Or even siblings playing on different teams. It's like you're clearly from the same place, but you're on different teams. But
it loses that little bit of warriorness nearly too. Look, it's still great games, by the way. Like, I'm not saying it's...
Yeah.
But there's just something about that spark in there, that extra 1% when you're putting everything on the line.
When you're like 100%, these guys are the best because they're from here and you don't fuck with us, yada, yada, yada. Yeah, fucking nice. All right, what else we going on here? What are you thinking about, like, because I looked at your Instagram and whatnot to do all the research for this, and like you clearly on the social media grind per se, like getting after it.
No, not really.
Oh no?
I try. Look, I try.
Yeah.
And I get like a little stint where I'll be like very good.
Yeah.
And then fuck.
No.
Like I don't know what the last thing I posted was.
No, I do get that 100%. Yeah.
And I tried. Just sometimes. It's hard. I'm trying to do better. I am. Yeah.
But like, do you even like want to, like, realistically, if I had the option to be like, sweet, you can be a working comedian, no social media,
have someone to hire. I wouldn't even have a phone. If I could just hire someone to have a phone for me.
Literally.
Just you tell me what comes over. You talk to me. And I hate people who constantly text message me. And they text message me and they go, oh, you didn't text back. Call me.
Yeah.
Fucking call me if you want to hear me, like, voice straight away or me answer straight away.
Yes.
A text message to me means I'll get to you.
Literally.
I'll get to you in time.
Yeah.
And then I usually forget and don't text back, but that's a different story.
Yeah, because even like talking to you yesterday, I was on Instagram texting you, and then all of a sudden, like, I set a timer on Instagram because I'm addicted, and then it went off, and so I forgot that I was messaging you on Instagram. I was convinced it was in Messenger, which is like, there's too many fucking text fucking options kind of thing. But yeah, oh my God, if we could go back to casually giving everyone our phone numbers.
Great.
I mean, I say go back, I was never there for that, but let's go. Oh, I'd so much rather call people.
It is if you want an instant answer.
Yeah.
That's what I'm happy with get a text message and I'll answer you back. But if you're worried about an like you get it all the time. So I don't know if you've been dating someone or something like that and they're like, you didn't message me back quick enough. Fucking call me.
Yeah.
You want a quick answer? Call me.
Yeah, well even I would call my ex like all the time, and it just always sounded like she wanted to kill herself anytime I called her. It was like
specifically when you called?
Well, yeah, exactly. So it's like she was never answering phone calls any other situation. So I was like talking to her, I was like, what's the problem? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And yeah, it's literally. So I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of an outlier that I would rather call someone or that I'm not scared of talking on the phone. I don't know.
The other thing is that I have is like, if I write something, especially if someone I don't really know, that well, I might write something, and if they read it, they will read it with their accent, with their thoughts and understanding of what I've just wrote.
Yes.
And it's not. When I text you, you have to put on you have to think of how I say it. Because if I go, you fucking cunt, it's a lot funnier than like, you fucking cunt. Yeah. You're like, oh, Jesus.
Exactly. It's too risky.
You know what I mean? So you have to put on, because we'll say stuff in Ireland that like, we just think is funny or whatever. Like, you know?
Yeah.
And then even being a comic, you know yourself, sometimes you just can't help yourself. Like, you're just like, this is going to backfire, but send.
Yeah.
Yeah, and sometimes if they don't quite get the accent or get away on, they get like upset or something. I was like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, I feel like it's so easy to like on text of all of it. As soon as something slightly goes amiss, or like that person's like slightly delayed, or maybe they interpret something wrong, it's all of a sudden you versus them. All of a sudden there's a confrontation where there was no confrontation to start with. You've made it up in your head, kind of thing. But it's just so easy to do.
I was just texting them that their cat died, and I had nothing to do with it. I promise. I thought that's what we should have said.
Class, bro. Well, this has been mean. Fucking, who knew going to a bar on a Wednesday was going to be so good for a podcast?
Yeah, it's the right job. I need another drink, though.
Yeah, good on you.
I keep on going, when's this fucking bar staff coming out? they must be thinking, oh, they're doing a recording, don't come out. And I'm thinking to me, come the fuck out. Come.
Oh, yeah, because that bartender lady was so chuffed. Like, she was completely enthusiastic. It was like, oh, sweet. It's always, you do stuff in your head, and it's like, no one cares, no one cares, no one cares.
Sadly, you hit the nail on the head.
Yeah.
Do it. No one actually, and the people who do care, only care for that brief moment, and then they're gone, and then they're worried about something else.
Because everyone's thinking about themselves. Yeah, it's got to remember, everyone's favourite topic is them. Yeah. So it's like, that's all they're thinking about. It's like, okay, cool.
Yeah. And a lot of times they're kind of more like, how do I get on that?
Literally.
Yay, pricks. What do you do next week, by the way? I'm free 9 to 5 on a Friday.
Yo, because after I posted the one on Monday, as I told you, like the group chat was blowing up about like people were liking it, and then all of a sudden there was this one fella who's like, you gotta get me on, yada yada yada, and it was just like, I know me and you have been in the same group chat for a while, but I don't know who the fuck you are. So it's like, sure.
Well, you need to get him on and find out who he is.
Yeah, sure.
Ask him the deep questions. Tell me about your parents. At what age did you stop sleeping in the same bed as them? The real questions. What was the name of your first teddy bear? How long did you have it for?
What's your mum's maiden name? What was your first pet? What was the street you lived on?
What's your bank detail?
Yeah.
I mean.
Well, class, bro, this has been mean.
Yeah.
Fucking
cheers, man. Thanks, man.
Oi, get out of it!